Alright, let's close out the podcast with a little bit of college football talk, and I want to start by discussing the Heisman race. So, right now, there are two players in college football that have, separated themselves as the clear favorite for the Heisman Award, and that's Oregon quarterback Bo Nix and LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels. A few days ago, Bo Nix was the betting favorite to win the award, but the last numbers that I saw had Jayden Daniels as the favorite, and that's according to FanDuel and DraftKings. So at the moment, Jayden Daniels is the betting favorite to win the award. And I agree with that. Now, I will say, Bo Nix is having an awesome season, and he would win the Heisman in most years. Like, he is having a strong Heisman caliber season, but Jayden Daniels has been playing so ridiculously well this year, and I think he should be the clear winner. Honestly, I think he should win unanimously. That's how good he's been, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go ahead and look at some numbers here. When you look at, Jayden Daniels' counting stats, they're great. He's top 10 in completion percentage, passing yards, yards per pass attempt, passer rating. He's been remarkably productive and remarkably efficient as a passer this year. And he's also been one of the more productive rushing quarterbacks in college football this year. He's had a ridiculous number of rushing yards this season. And that level of passing production and rushing production is rare to see from a quarterback. And that's a huge reason why I think he should be a favorite for the Heisman. But I don't just look at a quarterback's box score numbers when evaluating their season. I also look at their more advanced numbers. So right now, Jayden Daniels, he leads the nation in PFF grade among quarterbacks with a mark that's just below 95, which is crazy. That's a ridiculous mark. So he's been awesome. His big-time throw rate's great. He's been accurate. He's performed really well under pressure and when blitzed. And the LSU's offense has been great. They have the best offense in the nation at the moment. They are first in raw EPA per play, and they're also first in adjusted points per game. And that's adjusted for strength of schedule. So he's been great as an individual player, as both a passer and a rusher. And he's also had a tremendous impact on LSU's offense, as they have the best offense in the country at the moment. And so I think those are great reasons for him to win the Heisman. But I have one stat that I believe should, give Jayden Daniels a clear-cut case to win the Heisman unanimously. And I actually tweeted this on Twitter the other day, so if you saw that tweet, you know what I'm about to say. But let's go ahead and let me show y'all this great stat. So this year, no quarterback in college football has more than 85 total EPA, except for one guy, and that is Jayden Daniels, who has 118.4 total EPA. That's crazy, and the reason why his EPA is so high is because he's been so productive as both a passer and a rusher. And to have an EPA that high, you have to be really good in all these different facets of the game. You gotta be a good passer, you've gotta be a good rusher, and Jayden Daniels has been that. He's been elite as both a passer and a rusher. That's why his EPA is so high. And listen, EPA is not the end-all be-all, but when a guy has this big of a lead in this metric, they should probably win the Heisman. And basically everything I laid out here today on this episode is why I believe Jayden Daniels, is the clear-cut favorite for the Heisman. It's why I believe he should win it unanimously. I think he's got a great case. Let me know what you think, because I know Bo Nix has a lot of fans. There are some Michael Penix fans out there. So if you want to, let me know why you believe somebody else should win this award. Hit me up on Twitter at the Ryan McCrary. That's the RyanMCCRary. That's my Twitter handle. You can hit me up there on Twitter. I'm on there a lot. So yeah, those are my thoughts about the Heisman race. That's why I believe that Jayden Daniels should win the award and should probably win it unanimously.